For a martial artist, it is extremely important to have a good footwork. Good footwork provides you with balance, mobility, as well as the ability to dodge and execute attacks quickly. Having a bad footwork, it's like trying to drive a car with no wheels. And we all know that that's not gonna happen. Here are a couple of main points to remember while practicing footwork. Have your knees slightly bent at all times. This is because with straight knees, you will be walking on your heels, and this is neither a good sight nor a good form. That's an assured way to lose balance and mobility. Now, if you look at the distance between your front and your rear foot, it should be around your shoulder width. There's a little trick how to measure the distance. Because your shoulders are wider than your hips, if you look straight down and you see your feet sticking out a little bit, that's good. If you don't see your feet, that's a bad form. And this is very important, don't forget your rear foot heel to be raised off the floor at all times. So let's get to it. Next is a forward step. To begin, move with your front foot and then allow your rear foot to follow in order to readjust your distance. Please remember, do not move with your rear foot first while doing a forward step, because in that case you will narrow your stance so much that you will lose your balance. Next is a backward step, also known as a retreating step. It's very simple. Remember the forward step? Just reverse the motions. Which means that you need to move with your rear foot first and then follow up with the front foot in order to readjust your distance. Just like before, avoid making your stance too narrow, which means in this case, first move with the rear foot, not the front foot, because otherwise you will be unbalanced. The key is in practicing it over and over and over again until you perfect it. So practice until you get it down well, the forward and backward steps. Once you get it down well and you're fluid and you don't need to think about it, that is when you can move on to the next technique. Side steps are a little more tricky because they differ in execution depending on your fighting stance. Let's take a look at a side step executed from a conventional right leg back stance. To do a left side step, what you gotta do is move first with your front foot by bringing it to the left, and then follow up with your rear foot to readjust yourself for a good, nice, balanced stance. When doing a left side step, make sure to never move with your rear foot first. The reason why you don't move with the rear foot first is because you don't want to cross your legs. If you do cross your legs, what's gonna end up happening is you will become immobile and unbalanced and you will fall on your face. And in case you're wondering, falling on your face is not fun. Now to do the right step, all you do is just move with your rear foot first and then follow up with the front one. I'm sure you realize by now why it is best to do these steps in this particular way. At all times, you want to optimize the stability of your stance and provide yourself with maximum mobility. If you're like me and you prefer right leg forward unorthodox stance, then just follow the rules that I mentioned before. Move in a way that will prevent you from crossing your legs or narrowing your stance too much. So there it is, those are all the basic steps that you need to know. There are many more other footwork techniques that I can show you, but for now just practice these basic ones until you can move fluidly like water.